Hi, my name is Felicia Fang. I work in St. Paul as assistant admin currently, and I was in member of United Voice year 1995. Then I worked here about 22 years. Before I worked is part-time, work as in Sunway Library office, doing all the books, shopping books, all that. I come here, I do the bulletins, example like this. Then PowerPoint in the computer. Then assist manager, whatever need to do, the document, to Photoshop, all that.
So what do you like about working here?
Enjoy do the computer.
Okay. Do you like taking calls also?
Not really.
Do people normally call you?
Yeah,
Okay.
for work, yes.
Actually, in the middle 90s, the Lord gave a vision to St. Paul's Church through Reverend Peter Young, the first Executive Director of Malaysian Care, to reach out to people with learning disabilities. And then we decided to train students who are adults and who can be trained in our day training center. When some of our students were ready for work, we wanted to give them an opportunity to work in our church so that they are gainfully employed, as well as an example to the students who are still in training that they can work and stand on their own feet. Besides that, we also sent our students outside companies to work also. It was also such an encouragement to our congregation to support our work, because they saw that people with learning disabilities also can perform like normal people when they are trained.
People with special needs, they want to work. They want to contribute meaningfully. They want to be involved in the development of society. But when they work, they face many difficulties. For example, being misunderstood by others, technology, the company apps, different apps that they are using, and then the motivation, lack of motivation. When I was called to serve the people with special needs, I asked God, how do I do it? I have no experience. But God told me, just go there and be yourself. I remember in Matthew 10:8, He said that, heal the sick, raise the deaf, cleanse the leper, and drive out demons. Freely you have received, freely you give. So God not only work with me, He is in me. What I do, my work is just a byproduct of what God is. God is love. For example, one of my clients, she has the mental health disorder. She used to scared to walk alone to the LRT station, but now she can. When I work with people with special needs, I see God's transformation power. I feel God's power that flow through me. to bless the people with special needs and their family.
Definitely, I think some have said that some of them are very rigid with time, so they are very punctual, because they know they have to start at 9, break time is lunchtime only at 1, so they're very focused. So some have shared that with us, but of course, because autism is a spectrum, not everyone is the same. Some can be very meticulous, they see errors, maybe that neurotypicals may not have seen, and they are not really into politics, like office politics. No time to gossip about this person and that person. So currently in Gamuda we have 22 employees with autism across 19 departments. So various departments, you can see, like maybe we actually do have one engineer with autism in Gamuda, but on top of that we also have those with just basic skills but who have worked for 6 years, like in the administrative fields, or maybe in the finance department, but doing data entry jobs. But we also have those that are in the sustainability group doing some research.
Okay, some of our students, they are very good at hospitality. They like to talk, they like to welcome people. Actually, they are very good in their phones, the apps. They know how to use the apps and all that. So there are a lot of possibilities we can use them in those places. But it also depends on how we encourage them.
The whole Bible talk about people with special needs. It's very clear that God loved them. God not only loved them, but also God used them mightily. Example, in Exodus 4:11, Moses said to God that he is slow in speech and tongue. But what did God do? He challenged Moses and assured him that he will help him. We have a God does not look into our imperfection, but rather challenge our perception and overcome our weakness. He has not forgotten people with special need too. In Luke 14:13, Jesus said, when you give a banquet, go out quickly into the street and the alley, invite the blind, the poor, the cripple. So, how can we also do that in our churches, workplace, and society?
Hi, my name is Esther Mu. I'm already working in EIC around 20 years. I'm helping to do photo setting. If got things to cut, then I help to cut also.
That is art and craft. Do you do this for the teacher?
No, the main teacher Marian do for ask the student to do that.
Okay, so you prepare the paper and all the stationery for them?
Yes.
Okay.
Working here, get to communicate with them. If they need help, I will help.
Start from the private school that formed by churches to give the people with special need financial support and physical. Example, in each class can include one people with special need. It not only help the people with special need, but also help other students to live together with them, to mix with them. the people with special needs also can have this quality education. Churches can also offer internship program for them, for the people with special needs. The internship period serves as an important platform to provide learning opportunity to people with special needs in a real working setting to better equip them for the transition to open employment.
What surprises me at times, the good is that they are very compassionate, very caring. They will come and ask you how you are at times when you are down, especially Esther, she will ask, what's wrong today? I should go. At times she is very stubborn also, but it all depends on how we deal with them. The surprising part would be when she is very compassionate, she cares for you. She always will come and buy for me breakfast. She will tell, this one teacher Veni likes, she will tell her father, and her father will pack for me and bring. And that is something that is very loving and caring. She cares for her colleagues, and she always call me Amma. She won't call me teacher Veni or whatever, she'll call me Amma. And I think that is a relationship that I have with Esther.
Okay, I would encourage all churches to give opportunity for these special people so that they can work as well as be a testimony that God can do miracles in the lives of people with learning disabilities. But when the churches want to start, they must have awareness of this ministry, and we have so many places where they can reach out to, but the compassion that's needed, which comes from our Lord Jesus himself, who said, even as you have done it to one of these little ones, you have done it unto me. This is the ministry which is very close to his heart. I would encourage churches to give an opportunity to people with learning disabilities. They can perform, they can be a blessing, and they can be a testimony. So it would be a great achievement for churches if they reach out to these special people.
Now that you have watched the video, here are several ways you can respond. First of all, think. Read the devotional, reflect on the scriptures and sharing by the interviewees. What's next? Let's talk about it. Using the discussion questions in the devotional, talk about the issues raised in the video with your friends or in your cell group. You can pray. Use the prayer points in the devotional as a guide to intercede on behalf of the marginalized groups. And lastly, take action. Do something with your cell group as a response to this video. Thanks for watching!